Okay, boys and girls, so now let's go ahead and take out your math journals, and we're going to move on to today's lesson. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some notes on two-dimensional figures. We talked a little bit about it right now, so now we're going to take some notes. Make sure that on your math journal you label it two-dimensional. So let's label it two-dimensional, and that's in the very top, and the date. Okay? So today is May the 2nd. Now, remember that two-dimensional shapes are also known as 2D. Okay, it's the same thing, except 2D is to shorten up the word. So two-dimensional shapes are flat shapes. Okay? Flat shapes are, for example, the top of your desk, that's flat. So that's considered a flat shape. Also, your page in your journal that you're just flipping right now. The page in your journal is a two-dimensional shape because it's flat. Now, let's go ahead and remember that when we say two-dimensional figures or two-dimensional shapes, the word figure and shape means the same thing. Okay? So you can either say shapes or figures, it's the same thing. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, if you know these, don't say it out loud. Right now, I'm going to ask you to name them, but don't wait till I ask, okay? So let's see. And this should be a circle, but it's a little bit crooked. Okay, so first of all, this right here, let's name the first figure. What's this first figure? The first shape. Very good, a square. Next one. Awesome, very good. A rectangle. How about this one? Remember, triangle, very good. And the last one, I mentioned it right now. A circle, awesome. So now, draw these shapes. Very good. Okay, so moving on. This here, there's several properties that can help you identify what a two-dimensional shape is. Okay, properties means it's something that's gonna tell you, that's gonna describe to you what it is. So properties, they describe to you what a shape looks like. So one of the first properties here, this is length. Okay? So this right here, this is length. So label this side length. Length is also known as height. So this right here is height. That's Height, height. The bottom here is width. So that's Width, width. Now remember, your length goes from up and down. The length is up from your top to the bottom, up and down. Width is side to side, how wide it is, side to side. So here, let's see. Okay, so on the rectangle, what is this right here? Is this the length? No, very good. It's the width. So this is the width. And very good. Good job, Maria. This is the length. Length, and on your sides, that's the length. On both sides. So make sure you put the little arrow labeling it. Your width and your length. On a triangle, when you're going to measure the length on a triangle, you do these broken up lines. This is like an imaginary line because you're going to start counting it from right here, from the point to down here. That is your length of your side. On the bottom would be your width. Now, all of these shapes have sides. The only one that does not is the circle. The circle doesn't have any sides. Okay, circles have curves, but that's something we will talk about later on. You'll learn later on. For now, just label it curve. Okay, so all you need to do, or you can write it inside so you won't forget. Write it inside the circle. C-U-R-V-E, curve. Write it inside so you can remember. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to watch a YouTube video that's on 2-dimensional shapes and 3-dimensional shapes. Okay, now that we watched the video for 2-dimensional shapes, it also mentioned to you about 3-dimensional shapes. We will be learning. We'll be learning about 3-dimensional shapes tomorrow. But 3-dimensional shapes is the world we live in, boys and girls. We don't live in a world that's 2D, because we're not, somewhere painted on the walls or anything. We're alive, we're moving. We can get into like our cars and stuff. So the only difference in the properties with the 3-dimensional is that the 3-dimensional has volume, which means that you can fit stuff inside. Stuff can fit inside. For example, like this jewelry box right here. This jewelry box is a perfect example of a 3-dimensional figure. Why? It has your, very good, what is this? Leg. This, good job, width, plus it has the volume inside. Why? Because you can put stuff inside. Stuff can fit inside. So that would be learning about tomorrow 3-dimensional shapes. You guys did a very good job. Now go ahead and let's break into groups of 4. We're going to start on our activities.